Well, here we are. Race number 13 out of 13. Welcome to Medowlands Speedway for the final race of not only the season, but also the series. The 81 and the 30 on the front row. Here is the full qualifying results. Now let's talk about points first. Eli Bright, 35 points behind the 62. Noodles has moved up to 3rd. Dexter Black up to 4th. Jeff Bright to 5th. But I think realistically, the top 3 will have a chance at the championship. So it'll be the 62, the 30, and the 71. So it's our final race. One race less from last season, but it doesn't matter. I actually forgot when we actually started this series. About to get the race command. Let me do a check.
Drivers, start your engine!
Hey, you're ready.
And there it is. There's the race command for the final time. This will be the last time these drivers start these trucks. And it'll be the final time. Their final race at the Medowlands Speedway that's been hosting the last race of all 4 series since the beginning. The Medowlands Speedway, famous for that small little apron right there. Not only hosting the last race of the season. This series dates back all the way June 8th, 2013. The inaugural event at Daytona, of course, because where else will it be? Pace truck is in. Here we go. And this was back when it was called the NLSCAR, not the ISCR. So that's how old it is. It's still a traditional series. It was made before the new era. As we get set for the green, who's going to win the final race and who's going to win the final championship? Green flag is out. We are underway. It's not the only traditional series to be out. The Napa Auto Parts series is done. The Klondike Park series is done. And the most recent, and the 81 almost gets turned by the 41 already. So already we're seeing aggressive racing. Well, they want to be the driver. They want to be the last one to do it. Pushing a little bit too hard. Eli Bright gets into the wall. Tony Green in the 88. Oh, they're still pushing. Trucks everywhere. '81 gets out to a pretty good lead and got trouble. I think that's a 3. And the yellow flag is out for the first time. So the caution is out. We'll take a look at the replay. Already on the first lap. Didn't even complete the first lap. The 81, your race leader. We'll take a look at the replay. Well, David Davison in the 3. Looks like he got turned by the 2 of Dexter Black. Just when they coming off turn 4, he got into him. Got him sideways. He locks up. Comes right in front of Cody Smart. He's got Cody Smart, nothing he can do. And anyone on the outside, the 56, the 62, that's the points leader. The 1 and the 92. So trouble for the points leader. Let's just say the points leader. Doesn't seem to be a lot of damage. The right side has some damage. The nose has a little bit of damage. Yeah, this little bit of damage. I don't know much about the left side. I don't think there's nothing on the left side. There shouldn't be anything on the left side. But the right side, you could just barely see it. Cody Smart got the worst of that. That truck, the whole front end is just pushed in, right on board with the 57 of Cody Smart. Cody Smart winless this season. Nowhere to go. He runs back into the 3 while spinning out, while sliding pretty much up the track. Collects the 56, the 92, the 1, and the 62. So first caution on the first lap. We'll take you back to the restart. The lights are out, getting ready for the green. Cody Smart out of the race. So he'll be the last driver to finish last. Not the way you want to go out, especially, you know, not the way you want to go out. Not only as a series, but also the season as well. That sounded like I reversed it, but no. Of course, everyone wants to do it. They want to put their names in the books to be the last one. I think we'll do the Walmart series. Let's not rush this. The Walmart series will host its final race tomorrow. If I get to it. If I'm not lazy, well, I should be able to get to it. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Last season, Hillary Sanchez won the championship. Not only winning the championship, but also winning the race. The 106 truck decided not to be, well, had plans to be in this season, but did not. But pulled out the last second. Had no one. There's Hillary Sanchez. Trying to get back to back here at Medowlands Speedway. That'd be history making as well. Got two trucks in the wall, Chris Cow and Trey Wright, but they keep it straight. Yeah, they keep it straight. Trey Wright got the worst of that. A lot of damage on the right side and some at the back as well. Here comes the 91. It's got some help from the 31. A little bit too close, but they're pushing pretty good. They're not trying to wreck each other. I'm surprised they didn't. Look how close. Look at that. 98, I meant. All over him. Eli Bright in the 30. Will he be a bridesmaid again? He was in the IROC series. Remember, 1 point. That was it. Let's see, it was 35 points, right? They're going for a wide. There's another championship contender right there in the middle. But I don't know for sure. I'm not good at calculating points on the fly. But, whoa, trouble! And there goes the 53 and the 94. Caution flag is out. That's their second yellow of the day. Looks like only 2 trucks went around. That was it. So coming to the caution flag for the second time, it'll be the 91, Matt Hamill. There it is. Yellow flag is out for the second time here at Medowlands Speedway. We'll take a look at the replay. Take a look here. I saw Hillary Sanchez with some damage. That might be it. Oh wow, the 41, he came down right across the 66. Took the 94 and then the 53. Both trucks hit one, so they both got one out of that. Carter Friesen in the 84. Oh man, that was close. Derek Edison, however, goes for a slide. Chapman in the 94. Don't think, so right on board with the 84. Carter Friesen. How close was it? Yeah, both of them just went around. Shouldn't affect anything. Yeah, Sanchez got more damage, and she didn't even wreck. Well, 94, whoa. There is some damage at the back end. And how close was that? That was real close. Probably like millimeters. Not even inches. There we go. Yeah, that's gotta be at least millimeters. No way. Probably like 1. That's way too small, but still. Maybe like 1/4 of an inch. That's my guess. But a 2-truck spin down the back straight away, and that was it. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. Lights are out. Getting ready for the restart. So 71 of Noodles, who's third in points, got back up in the top 3. 101 points ahead of the 62. The 62 truck is currently in 28th. Since we were using the old point format from 2003, how many points does 28th place get? Please excuse the loud mechanical keyboard. Having this on a separate system makes it easier. Alright, here we go. Getting ready for the green. Green flag's out. Here we go. We're back underway. '28th, right? 79 points. Look at it, 31. Still giving that 91 a good push, and Eli Bright, I'm pretty sure he almost got turned there. Oh, trouble! Oh, trouble! The leaders are on the wall. The 91, the 71, and the 31. Caution is out again. Oh, hard hit. Hard hit. Oh. Okay, I thought he wasn't going, but here goes the 98. Keith Stevens. He'll take the caution flag. Third yellow of the day. Keith Stevens in front. We'll take a look at the replay. The leaders taking each other out once again. Yeah, these two they're working together pretty well. 31, it was 91 up front, thanks to the 31, and yeah, things just got a bit too much. You never bump draft into the corners. Maybe, you know, at a bank Superspeedway. Well, yes, I guess you could call this a Superspeedway. But there is no banking, so you're gonna have to brake. And these guys probably have different, you know, timings, you could say, on when they're gonna brake. You know, there's the numbers to help them out. It's a pretty flat racetrack, so they're gonna have to brake pretty early. But let's see, where would this? How does it even start? It's a 5-truck tandem. All 3 trucks go into the wall. They would have kept it green if the 91 could keep it straight, but you can't blame them on that. He was leading the race. He was getting pushed. So looks like Matt Hamill will not win the last race of the series and the season. So still trying to figure this out. It's a 5-truck tandem. Someone's gonna bump someone. I think when they get into the corners, they all go out of line. They're trying to get to their, you know, trying to make a move. I think it started with the 71. The 31 made a move, but then he got hit. Pretty much got turned, and they all end up going into the wall. So that's our 3rd yellow of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. Lights are out. All 37 trucks still out there. 56, he's just coming up pit road. So the 62 is 26th. 85 points. Eli Bright, we see him in 3rd. So 165. So where they sit now, that's more than enough. So Eli Bright so far, as of now, if I'm pretty sure I calculated right. Just, you know, adding, subtracting, and yeah, still using a calculator. Here we go, getting ready. I mean, they're already ready. Mitchell Collins didn't really get going. He holds up the pack. Oh, it's gonna get a little bit too wide, too crazy. Eli Bright gets pushed up the racetrack. It's still good where they sit, but you know the race isn't over until they drop the checker flag. And Collins gets back right behind the 98. He pushes him to the inside, side by side for the race lead. Oh, that's gonna be big. And I'll bring out their 4th caution of the day. Man, these guys are going crazy. It's always crazy here at the Medowlands Speedway. It's only not crazy a few times, but most of the time it's like this. So yellow flag is out. Mitchell Collins, the race leader. We'll take a look at the replay. When you see a truck or a car go from the left to the right while turning, you know it's going to be bad. Or no, he gets not left to the right. What am I saying? Actually, it started right here. We just before they made contact. I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm just saying random shit. But Max Anderson, so he's getting a push from the 42. That bump right there probably affects the trucks a lot because they get really squirrely once they go over the bump. So Anderson, he gets forced all the way down into the apron and into the grass. He comes back up. Looks like it's all good. He's trying to pape the 42 at Jet Bright back. Friesen does a good save, but Anderson, he comes right in front of Warriors, and when you, what I meant to say was when you see a truck while turning just gets redirected to the opposite way, you know it's going to be big. 77, 72, 36. You know, Fisher got the 39. Tim Randolph, he gets hit by Hilary Sanchez, so Sanchez will not sweep. You see the 71 on the championship contender. So Noodles will not win the championship for sure. Tim Randolph goes for a ride. Now 91 looks like he made it through. Not a very violent flip, but for the 36, but does a couple rolls. Pretty medium speed, pretty slow. Nothing too crazy. Hillary Sanchez just flipped over at the Pensacola now, and she ends up flipping someone else here today. Tim Randolph, and they both land on their roof. 39's up in smoke. He's done. Anderson, lots of damage, most likely done. 77 just legging it back to pit road. So more trucks will join the 56, and we got ourselves another wreck. And a 62 I can't speak today. Involving another one. This time with even more damage. With damage, like noticeable damage. He caused this one. I don't know what he was trying to do there. More controversy, just like Pensacola. Did he cause that wreck just to... Oh. Looks like him and the 82 were the only one to spun around, so... But they'll get their spots back. Because they wrecked coming across the line. Patrick Mew also went around, but looks like they all recovered. It's just these two that went around. Okay. So that's our fourth yellow of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. Less than 10 laps to go. Here is the drivers out of the race. 6, 39, 36, 72, 77, 71, 66 from the accident. 30 trucks remaining. Here we go, getting ready for the restart. So, Eli Bright, currently in 6th. 62, 22nd, 21st. 21st will be 100 points. 6th place will be 150. So yeah, that's still enough to win the championship. I don't know if Eli Bright's ever won a championship, but it would be a damn good way to win one. Here we go. Getting ready for the restart once again. Hopefully to keep it clean for the rest of the way, or for maybe a few more times. And the green flag is out. Here we go. Eli Bright didn't get going. But no one pushing on him, no one giving any pressure on his back bumper. Oh, he's going to get a big run here. Oh, the 99. Good save. That wall's angled, because if he hit it, you know, it's going to be big. Oh, 98. Oh, the 98's in the wall. He was in second contact with the 8, just squeezing by. Close one. And the 41 and the 5 are now battling for the race lead. Here comes the 5. Now going to take it. Here goes Collins in the 60. Where's Mitchell Collins in points? I know he's not a championship contender, but Collins is 17th, lost 6 spots because of that big accident at Pensacola. And here comes the 30, and there goes the 9. He tried to use the secondary apron, but didn't work. And here comes Eli Bright. If he leads this lap, he's going to lead the lap. That's 5 bonus points right there. Here he comes. And he got it. Here goes Tony Green in the 88. Last season we talked about Hillary Sanchez won the race and the championship. Eli Bright trying to do the same thing. He wants both. He wants to be the last one to win a race in this series and to be the champion. Oh, trouble! And there they go again. Oh, that's going to be a big hit. And the caution flag is out. With 5 laps, it's going to be 5 to go when they take the yellow. And this time the 9, he makes it work. He'll take the race lead away. Don't think we're going to go into overtime, but we'll see. Here they come to the stripe. It will be the 9 truck. Yeah, 9's got a good run on the outside, so he'll take it. So, Al Agassi, the 9 has taken the caution flag. We'll take a look at the replay. It looks like there was an accident before that. There's smoke in 1 and 2. We'll take a look at both, if there is both. So there is. The 98 Keith Stevens, he hit the wall just a few laps ago. but I don't think he got taken out. It was Carter Friesen, and right in front of the 62. I think it's safe to say Eli Bright is your champion. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding. Yeah, that truck is just destroyed. Well, yep, it's safe to say Eli Bright. Wait, no. Wait. The 62 still has a chance, but it's very, super very unlikely that he'll win it still. A miracle has to happen, but, oh, you hate to see that. Although he was trailing and he was hoping for maybe a wreck, just not being part of it. That truck is just donezo. And then we move on to the second wreck. We saw the 20 of Francis Haas hit the wall pretty hard. The angled wall we just talked about a lap ago. He comes right in behind Derek Hamill, but he ends up getting taken up Dexter Black as well. And going through that angle wall. Oh, that's not good. That's not good for the 2. Oh my god, he just missed it. But a 20, he stopped the right side. The 85 also spun Dexter Black in the 2 truck. That's a sensational save right there. That's a save of the season. Maybe. He did get help from the 85, but then almost spun around again. Coming to the angled wall. Not even a scratch. Well, there is scratches, but not because of hitting the wall. Not even no sparks. Nothing. How close was he? One more time. Look at that. 20, you can see that hard hit. 2 doesn't even touch, doesn't even kiss the wall. So we'll take you back to the restart. I think we're gonna get a 1-lap shootout or a 2-lap shootout. It doesn't get any old school than this. Back in the day when when we didn't do green-white checkers, we hoped for 1-lap shootout. This season we decided to use the old point system, the 2003 Winston Cup, 1975 to 2003 point system. We will use the old point system, because this was back in the day. This being an original series, pretty much every series we did back in the day was this point system. That's what we used. And what better way to end the final race of the series with a classic 1-lap shootout. No green-white checkers. So, there's the 62 finishing in 28th position. Eli Bright. He doesn't have to worry. He doesn't have to go as hard. Don't go too hard. You might wreck. The green and white will be displayed at the same time. Here they come. One more lap in the season and the series. Here they come. There is the white being displayed. And there's a green. Green flag is out. One more time around. At the Medowlands Speedway. Al Legacy has not won a race. Don't think he has, did he? 8th in points. No, he's not won. And oh, these guys almost take each other out. Everyone's scrambling. They want to do it. And for those peak drivers who haven't even won a race, are going even hard to the outside. The 9 takes it all the way to the bottom. Here comes the 5. I think they're wrecking behind. No, light's still green. Here they come. Al Legacy. He's gonna do it. He will win the last race of the Reese's Superspeedway Series. There it is. Checkered flag. And Eli Bright is your champion, finishing in 6th place. And the only driver with 2 wins has done it. Eli Bright. Safe to say that he is your champion. The only one top 5 in points that finished ahead of him was the 42 of Jeff Bright. He finished ahead of Dexter Black, Noodles, and of course the 62. But there you have it. So Al Legacy. Actually, let's take a look at the 4 results first. So Al Legacy in the 9 truck has won it. So that's his first win of the season. Able to get one before this was over. and he'll put his names in the books. Caitlin in the 5, finishing second. The 41 third. Jeff Bright 4th. Tony Green 5th. Your champion Eli Bright finishes 6th. The 81 7. Calvin in 8th. Chapman, good recovery after spinning out earlier, 9th. And the 7 finishing in 10th. 25 trucks finished today's race. There's the rest of the race results. And there you have it. A day probably not everyone, doesn't, hope that never comes, but everything has to come to an end sometime. The Reese's rookie, the Reese's Rookie Series. Despite even calling the Rookie Series back in the day, we did allow veteran drivers, non-rookies, to race. It was basically just the Superspeedway division. And it was pretty popular, too. With all Superspeedways always brings out the craziest finishes, the most wildest wrecks. What's not to like? But there you have it. So, that's 1 down, 3 to go. The Walmart Superspeedway Series is next. Same race, same track. Not the same race, same race. Damn it. Same track and everything. Same distance. Maybe. But, yeah. So another series has retired from the ISCR. And another traditional one as well. So, the one top of my head I can think of is the Napa Auto Parts Series. The Go Daddy Bush Series, the Clown Bar Series, and the most recent will be the the Kroger, formerly called the Short Track Truck Series, was called the Speedway Series for its final season, and that was the most recent. And now the Reese's Superspeedway Series is now the most recent series to retire. I would like to see your race winner, Eli Bright, your champion, will now take you to victory lane for the final time. So, here are the official point standings after the final race. Eli Bright being your champion, is your champion, with 2 wins, 3 top 5, and 7 top 10s. With finishing, earning 1,692 points, a heartbreaking second place finish for the 62 team. After getting taken out at the end, finishing the season with 0 wins, 2 top 5 and 7 top 10s, earning 1,651 points. Jeff Bright gained 2 spots, finishing 3rd with 0 wins, 2 top 5s and 7 top 10s, earning 1,601 points. Al Legacy able to get the victory, gaining 4 spots, finishing in the top 5 in points with 1 victory, 3 top 5s, 5 top 10, earning 1,582 points. Dexter Black only losing 1 spot, finishing in 5th with 1 win, 2 top 5s, and 2 top 10s, with earning 1,575 points. David Davison finishing 6th, no change for him. Chris Cowan 7th, no change. Noodles dropping 5 spots down to 8th. Derek Hamill gained 2 spots, finishing in 9th. Alexander Rowe down 1 spot, finishing 10th. Alexander Rowe, Derek Hamill, Noodles, Chris Kyle able to get a victory. David Davison, the only driver in the top 10 without a victory. Jeff Bright and the 62 team, the only 2 without a win in the top 5. 3, leaving us with 3 drivers in the top 10 in points without a win. Here's the rest. Travis or T. Chapman gaining 4 spots, finishing 11th. Mitchell Collins gained 5 spots, finishing 12th. Tony Green gaining 8 spots, finishing 13th. Trey Wright lost 4 spots, finishing 14th. Orius lost 3, finishing 15th. The 81 team gaining 8 spots, finishing 16th. The 85 team losing 1 spot, finishing 17th. Haley Sanchez losing 5 spots, finishing 18th. Daniel Bouchard gained 1, finishing 19th. The 39 team lost 6, finishing 20th. And you can see the rest. The 7 gained 5 spots, big move. Cody Smart lost 8 spots, biggest loss right there. Tony Green and the 81 team gaining 8 spots, so big gain for them. See, Max Anderson lost 5, and a few big names down there. Ryan Pitcher and Raymond Fisher, Kalen finished 2nd in the race, finished 36th. The 41 team 35th. Tim Randolph lost 3 spots, finishing 34th. Keith Stevens 33rd. Patrick Mew 32nd. Friesen 31st. Jag Legacy 30th. Francis Haas 29th. He finishes the lowest finishing driver with the victory. Actually, no, it's actually Jack Legacy. He finishes 30th, so he's the lowest with the victory. Calvin, Max Anderson, Cody Smart, Joshua C., Sam Edo, Derek Edison, Matt Hamill. The 17, well, we already mentioned some of these guys, but they all without a win, and anyone below 30th without a victory either. So here's the full statistics. Well, I think only 1 or 2 races I didn't do the full thing. I don't think this is 100% accurate, so it's a bit off. But no one cares about this points breakdown, the statistics throughout races. No one really cares. Top 5 starts. That's kind of screwed up. The wins, definitely not Eli Bright. We already mentioned the only one with multiple wins, earning 2 victories. Top 5, David Davis and Orius were able to get it, so that's a surprise right there. Both of them with 4 top 5 finishes. Alex, Alexander, and Eli Bright, and anyone else with 3 top 5s. Top 10s, and Eli Bright, the 62 team, and Jeff Bright getting 7. Chris Kyle, the only one that gets 6. Al Legacy, and the rest with 5. And the rest with 5 top 10s. Most polls was by Noodles. I don't think that's accurate, but maybe it is. Maybe it is about 2 polls. Everyone else with 1. Most laps turned around. That's also pretty inaccurate. Laps led. Also, I'm not 100% sure. I gotta check back, but either way, most of these stats are, well, full statistics are usually all useless. It's mainly the general statistics that we really kind of want to see. Still not really. Coca-Cola Superspeedway was the fastest average, 192.067. Eli Bright was the race winner. Slowest average was Medowlands Speedway with 86.338 miles an hour. Al Legacy was the race winner. Biggest margin was at Texas World Speedway, 0.33 seconds. Bump Draft and Superspeedway being the closest by 300ths. Whoa, that's not a big difference. Wait, no, I'm looking at that wrong. That is a big difference. I read that wrong. My apologies. My mistake. So that'll be 300ths of a second. That'll be 3/10ths of a second. Still not too far off. Still pretty close. Meadowlands Speedway, however, was the fastest pole Oh well, because it's the I think it's the smallest track. With so 43.193. Pix Creek being the slowest because it's a 4-mile racetrack with the plates on. So 82. I don't know. I'm reading this wrong again. But most lead changes at Bump Draft and Super Speedway, and the most leaders also Bump Draft and Super Speedway with 10. Medowlands Speedway with the most cautions with 5. Most trucks running was at Ricky Raceway with 36 trucks still remaining. So every race, there's at least one driver that did not complete the full race. And Daytona being the most DNS with 22 trucks out of the race. So that concludes it. That concludes the Season 5 of the Reese Super Speedway Series and the series as well. We already talked much about it at the end of the race. So I'll save my breath and time. And so doesn't take, so don't drag it out too long. Okay, now I'm dragging it. Okay, I'll stop now. So thanks for everyone for participating in the Reese Super Speedway Series for its final season, and hopefully we'll see you in upcoming series. Hopefully we'll see you in the other 2 series. The Thai Super Speedway Series and the Skittle Super Speedway Series are the next 2, and hopefully we'll see you there.